the rookie starter at safety, right? And I know you're playing a hell of a lot and making plays, but how tough was it for you to have to take that step back with Antoine coming in? And what's allowed you to be so productive for the snaps that you've had?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't tough because everybody want to be a starter. Everybody want to be out there and having the most reps they can play. But at the same time, I'm happy for him. He's performing really well. And as I get whenever I get my time, I go in there and shine, which I've been trying to do. And, I try to make the best of my plays. And whenever I get in, no matter if it's 1 snap or 50 snaps, I'm just trying to make the best I can each snap and whatever I play.
And the ball's finding you, right? I mean, how have you just put yourself in position to make those plays?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Bowles calls a great scheme, calls a great plays, great defense against offense. So puts me in the right spots. I give him credit to that. And also I just try to take pride in reading film, reading what guys like to do, and just owning my craft and playing the ball.
Thanks.
Next will be Greg Allman.
Mike, I just want to ask you, we haven't seen that much of it, but you guys have had a fair amount of success in that dime package when you got 6 DBs out there. Just want to ask you about what you like about that and the speed and the playmakers you have on the field in that defense look.
Yeah, I love that package. I think DBs love dime package. Yeah, we get to do a lot of things. We get to play different roles. We got like a safety playing linebacker. Have you seen Jay White? He played some D line, want to play or whatever. So it's we mix it all up, and he can make a lot of plays out there. So like I said, play different positions, and it kind of confuses the offense a little, confuses the quarterback because you don't know what guys are doing, disguising a lot as they're playing different positions. So definitely can make a lot of plays back there in that dime package.
To see that dime more, you still have to be stout against the run, even when you got DBs out there. It seems like you guys, especially the safeties, like being run support, like being hitters as well that way.
Oh, yeah, for sure, especially in our defense. Safety's got to be able to come up and hit, come up, tackle, make big plays on the run. Because first and foremost, you got to stop the run. That's why stop the run and force them to pass the ball. So definitely, yeah, safety's definitely got to be able to tackle and make some plays up there on the line of scrimmage.
Thanks, Mike.
No problem.
And next we'll go over to Jenna Lynn.
Hey, Mike, you mentioned a few moments ago about the disappointment of not starting, and you certainly have handled it remarkably well. Your production suggests it. I'm just wondering, what was the conversation like with Todd Bowles or with your position coach when you kind of found that out? And what was it like? What was said? How did you react to it?
It happened towards the end of camp, and they just told me, they going with the rookie. And that's their decision. So that if they want that decision, then that's I had to go with. So like I said, I was disappointed because I feel like I'm a good player. But at the same time, like I told him, just got to play my role, and whenever I get the chance, come in and make big plays, and I'll be trying to show that. So can't hold my head about that, but just got to make me more confident, make more plays out there.
And you certainly have. Who was it that gave you that news?
It was actually Coach Rapone. My position coach came to me and told me at first. So, and after that, just try to take it on the chin and get better.
Yeah. Well, what advice did he give to you after that?
Just keep being me, keep making plays, and just showing what I could do out there.
All right, now we'll go over to John Ledyard.
Hey, Mike, thinking about that interception you had, I know in the last game, I know that it was taken away by a penalty, but I was watching it on tape again, and that was one of the best interceptions I've seen in a long time. Looked like you kind of widened off the hash and then came back to the opposite side of the field to kind of rob that post. What happened there? Can you tell me what you were seeing? Was that a call, or was that something you saw pre-snap, or what was that?
Yeah, well, they got into a 3-by-1 look, so I baited like I was in cover 2, and got to more to the middle of the field, and I seen him. He thought the seam over was open, so he had threw that and thought I wasn't coming over. He didn't see me coming over, and I had just robbed it and played a good jump on the ball, just picked it up. So I don't think he really saw me coming over, and I just thought it was a good play.
Yeah, I don't think he ever even looked at you when I was watching it on tape. But
Yeah.
also curious, kind of this year to last year. I don't know if you even know this, but Pro Football Focus, obviously, the sample size, you played 65 snaps this year, but Pro Football Focus has you rated right now as the highest rated defensive player in the entire NFL based on the snaps that you've played so far this season. What's been the biggest difference for you from last year to this year? Where do you feel like you've grown the most?
I just feel like I'm more comfortable out there. Going in there as a rookie, learning the system is my first year. Kind of playing more timid, not playing my brand of football, just kind of trying to learn the plays and stuff like that. I feel like this year I'm more comfortable back there and just playing more free, playing my football, my type of football, and trying to make more plays on the ball, creating turnovers and just trying to make more plays on the ball. And I've been trying to do that week in and week out.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, reminder to raise your hand if you guys have questions. We'll go back to Rick Stroud.
Hey, Mike, your defense and your team has had a chance to be on national TV. You had the Packers game, obviously. You got moved from the Sunday night game, but here's a Monday night game that you'll probably have, and then some other national TV games. What's it like for you guys to get that kind of exposure? How anxious are you to show, the rest of the NFL when the teams are home watching just that game, how good you are?
Yeah, it's big time. Going out there on Monday night, Sunday night, whatever, being the only team, only two teams playing that night is big. Get the exposure out there and, like you said, get to show them what our defense is about, show them what our whole team is about, and show them what you put out there on tape. So I feel like we're really showing them. Especially we got to show them this week. This Monday night is going to be a big game for us going against the Giants, and you got to show them we're prepared.
And what do you remember? I know you guys were young and things didn't go well in the Giants game a year ago. Just how far have you come, from that point to where you are now?
Yeah, I feel like we came a lot far. Was that third game of the season?
Yeah.
It was tough. A tough loss for us. Very tough loss for us. But I feel like we're a completely different team now, completely different defense, and I feel like we learning much more. And so I feel like we definitely will come out stronger, faster, and complete the game this time.
Thank you.
We'll go back to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Mike, I was just looking at the calendar and to think where you guys were a year ago, right, or almost a year ago, like with that Seattle game, which seemed to be a low point for you guys as a young DBs group. And I think about all the work that you guys put in by coming in really early and everything, going over extra film. What has it meant for you guys to be playing as a group the way you're playing, to be playing such a big role in really this defense's turnaround? I mean, there's people now that are saying that you guys may have the best defense in the league.
Yeah. Hard work pays off. We've been putting extra time, extra work in, and it's paying off. Like I said, we really don't listen to the outside noise, but, some stuff we did here, like worst secondary in the league and all this other stuff, but we really don't listen to that. So we just got to come in week in and out, week in, week out, and just play our brand of football. And we're really playing like one of the best defenses out there. We got to keep showing it and keep improving it week in and week out.
What about for you personally? Getting takeaways is so huge, especially as your offense has had so many injuries and really hasn't had the continuity that maybe you guys have had as a group. It took them a little bit to get going. So what has it meant for you to personally to be able to get some of those interceptions that really kind of, have keyed things from a scoring standpoint?
Yeah, it's big. Any turnover, whatever point in the game it is, it's a big turnaround point in the game. Each turnover is big. So no matter how you get it, you just got to get it. And that's why I try to harp on is creating a turnover, no matter how I get it. So 2 picks I got was pretty big, and the third one would have been big. But yeah, turnovers is a big part of emphasis on our defense. And whenever I get turnover, I feel like, getting the ball to the greatest quarterback ever. So you know you're going to do something with it. So I just know whenever I get a turnover, we're going to do something, make a big play off of it.
Thanks, Mike.
Back to John Ledyard.
Mike, did you yell at Shaq at all for maybe jumping a little bit on that play that cost you the pick?
Yeah, I didn't know at first. Like when I got up, I'm thinking, like we about to celebrate, and I seen him. Nobody was celebrating really. I'm like, what's happening? And then they said it was a flag, and I'm like, dang. And then Shaq came to me. He came to me on the sideline after the drive and was like, my bad, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's all right.
That's funny. What did you see later in the game? You made another heck of a play, and Antoine Winfield ends up with the interception. What did you see on that play that caused you to kind of drive on that route to Aguilar and tip that pass?
Yeah, it was 2-by-1 look, and they were stacked. And I seen a number 2 receiver eliminate itself, so I know it was me in the corner. Kind of had like a double on number 1, and I seen break inside like a dig, and I just broke on it. And I feel like the thing is, I feel like I could have been a step faster and I could have picked it. But I got a good break on it. And I tipped it, and I looked back and I saw Anton had the ball. And it was big because it was big for him, his first pick. I know how it is getting a first pick. So it was big, and I'm happy he got his first pick.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, great stuff, Mike. That's all for today. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.